You're listening to the best show on the radio, the New Music Line's Radio Hour, the Mark and Miriam Show. And you just heard The Glad Machine, So High. And before that, we played Paul Rocha, If I Die. The Glad Machine. The Glad Machine has the best name of a band because it's sort of onomatopoetic for what they do, which is that they make you glad. Their music is fun and upbeat and joyful. I was at an event last week and Brad Thayer was there, who is the lead singer of the Glad Machine. And we remembered that he said, "Oh, we played together at Jessica Sokol's wedding." David Sokol, formerly DJ on this show. Jessica Sokol asked me to sing Hava Nagila, and the Glad Machine were the band for her wedding. And so I go into rehearsal with the Glad Machine. And, for anybody who knows Hava Nagila, it just goes and keeps on going over and over again. And these guys are like, when does it stop? And I said, it just doesn't. Like, when it stops. When everybody stops dancing, that's when it stops. But they're from Northampton, Massachusetts, and they're just killer. They're a great band. I had never heard this particular track. It's a single from 2024. It's fantastic. It is so beautifully produced. I know that immediately made me think of kind of like the 60s, the Beach Boys, and that's one of their influences. But it's rich sounding and they're just fantastic musicians and so much fun. And they are a really fun live band.
They definitely seem like it. The Glad Machine makes hook-laden, toe-tapping rock pop music with crunchy guitars and soaring vocals. Although this was released as a single last year, I think it's on their new album, All the Pretty Things, which just was released on DistroKid.
That's what I mean. They're about like it's like pretty and it's fun and it's cool and they're a good looking band,
Yeah.
good looking guys. And it's, what can I say? I love the Glad Machine. They make me glad. So, just seeing Brad reminded me, oh my goodness, I gotta play the Glad Machine
Yeah,
because
we haven't played them in a while.
yeah, it's been a long time since we've played them, and it's my birthday. I'm playing the Glad Machine.
Yeah, play what you want.
I'm playing what I want, and
Yeah.
I was glad to see him, and I'm glad to play the band, and I'd be glad to see some dates from them too. They don't have anything on their website, but
No.
hopefully they'll have something soon. And oh,
Another one of your favorites.
well, Paul Roche. I mean, he's very, very special. He's a special person. Every time I play Paul, he writes me a wonderful note and just tells me what's going on in his life. He is the partner to a realtor lady, so we always like that. Being a real estate lady, he shares his life with a realtor, and so I always send love to people who share their life with a realtor. But Paul makes killer albums.
Yes.
Paul does not play out because Paul makes killer albums in the studio. He certainly played with fantastic musicians. He used to live in Northampton. He played with Amy Fairchild. He played with all sorts of people. But if you listen to his albums, they are like the Beatles. They are made in the studio and designed they're not made to be played live. If you listen to Crayons, if you listen to, and this album, High Crimes and Misty Mornings, which is a great name for an album. It's an unusual album for him. He calls it his country album, but I still think it's very much in keeping with what he does. It's also just a real studio album. I love every track off the album, but I still always come back to this song, If I Die. There's something about it. There's something about singing along to it. There's something about it just gets me dancing. It's catchy. It's an earworm. It's tongue in cheek. I love everything Paul does. He's a groovy person and he's deeply loved by the music community here, everybody who knows him.
Yeah, it's everything you just described it as. And I see this as a touching song about imagining all the things that he'd be missing if he were to die. So I think he's a little more careful with his life and being careful because he doesn't want to miss out on all those great things.
It's sexy too. Snuggle,
Mm.
nestle, caress you. I mean, it's very, it's the sexy Portuguese nature that he has. It's a beautiful thing. I don't know what to say. It is.
This is amazing. Yeah, like you said, this is an amazing album, High Crimes and Misty Mornings, which came out last year. You've played a few songs off it already, and I love every one of them.
We got to get him on the air as a guest DJ. He's a big fan of the show too. I'm sure he has great stories to tell.
Yeah. So, what do we have coming up next, Miriam?
We have some very special people coming up next. Favorites from Connecticut. We're going to hear from Ceschi, but we're starting out with Apathy, Mom and Dad.